Meghan just got worse news of her life as Meghan Markle podcast Archetypes just got a lawsuit from BK. Meghan Markle's podcast Archetypes has reportedly been hit with a lawsuit from Buckingham Palace. The details of the lawsuit remain closely guarded, but it's said to involve allegations of defamatory content and breaches of confidentiality. Sources close to the palace suggest that certain episodes of the Archetypes podcast have caused significant upset within the royal establishment, prompting this legal action. This unprecedented move underscores the deepening rift between Meghan and the British Monarchy, raising serious questions about the future of her media endeavours. Launched with much fanfare, Archetypes was intended to be Meghan's platform to redefine herself outside the constraints of royal life. The podcast promised to explore societal stereotypes and empower marginalized voices, aligning with Meghan's public persona as a champion of social justice. However, the show has been marred by controversies and criticisms from its inception. Critics have pointed out that Archetypes often veers into self-indulgent territory, with Meghan using the platform to air personal grievances rather than fostering meaningful dialogue. Episodes have been scrutinized for their content, with some accusing Meghan of leveraging her royal connections and insider knowledge to settle scores and push a personal narrative. The backlash against Meghan's podcast is part of a broader pattern of public disapproval, once celebrated as a breath of fresh air within the royal family. Meghan's popularity has plummeted, particularly in the UK. Her and Prince Harry's decision to step back from royal duties, along with their subsequent interviews and media projects, have polarised opinion. The recent lawsuit only adds fuel to the fire, with many seeing it as validation of the royal family's grievances against Meghan. Critics argue that she's consistently abused her platform and royal ties, transforming personal disputes into public spectacles. The legal action from Buckingham Palace is therefore seen not just as a defence of royal integrity, but as a necessary counter to Meghan's perceived overreach. As the lawsuit progresses, it's likely to bring more unsavoury details to light, further damaging Meghan's reputation. Legal experts suggest that the case could hinge on specific instances where the podcast allegedly breached confidentiality agreements or made defamatory statements about royal family members. The Duchess of Sussex, known for her resilience and willingness to fight back, is expected to mount a robust defence, a legal team's likely to argue that the podcast falls under the purview of free speech and public interest, especially given the global fascination with the British monarchy. However, the complexity of the royal protocols and the sensitivity of the information discussed could pose significant challenges. This lawsuit represents a critical juncture for Meghan and Harry. Their post-royal journey has been marked by a series of high-profile media deals, including a controversial Netflix series and various public appearances. Each move's been scrutinised, often harshly, and the couple have faced accusations of hypocrisy and opportunism. The outcome of the Buckingham Palace lawsuit could either vindicate Meghan or further entrench the negative perceptions that have dogged her. For the Sussexes, it's a stark reminder of the enduring power and influence of the institution